years, for the Starlight Celebration, we've put many a smile on many a child's face. And this year was certainly done in a very unique way, helping a father and his gifted chocobo to connect with his son in a way they never thought possible. And I have to say, the way they did everything, the way they set everything up, and also adding a twist to something that was done last year with the Starlight Celebration instead of rehashing it like they've done with other special events and other times of the year. I have to say, the way they added this twist definitely made it worthwhile and definitely showed why the Starlight Celebration is, without question, one of the best events that Final Fantasy XIV offers during the course of the year. So, with that in mind, greetings people of the world, Matthias Griffin with you once again for another edition of the Tales of Eorzea vlog here on Final Fantasy XIV's Exodus server. So yeah, with this particular version of the Starlight Celebration, the fact that we have a very happy young boy who wasn't quite so happy at the start of the Starlight Celebration, but then discovering the special surprise that his father had in store for him, having a chocobo that was not only dressed in this fancy outfit, but was also very akin to hearing people singing. It definitely made for a very special twist to something that they did last year, because for those who are familiar with the various special events that have been done throughout Final Fantasy XIV, where they've taken some of the past elements and reused them in the same way, this time they didn't do that with Starlight Celebration. They took the singing aspect that they did last year, but they added something new to it. And that's something that I really appreciated that they did. It didn't feel stale, it felt like something original with the introduction of a new song, a carol version, a choir-sung version of the Chocobo theme. And the Chocobo theme, unquestionably one of the most famous songs in Final Fantasy throughout the years. And the way they did it for this year definitely put a smile on my face. I was like, this is so awesome, and I cannot help but want to keep doing this song for the challenge as a way to just keep hearing it. It definitely made it all the worthwhile, and I'm very satisfied with how it worked out, and everyone who I know definitely appreciated it. Everyone who is in our free company definitely enjoyed the little twist that they added to the singing aspect of Starlight Celebration. And I thought to myself, if they do bring it back again, well, it'll be interesting to see if they do come up with another variation of a song from the past, or if they bring back something from before, because you do have the option to have the choir from last year sing last year's song from Starlight Celebration, or you can have the choir from this year sing this year's version with the chocobo. It was definitely quite interesting that they would offer it in that way, and it didn't feel like a rehash. It gave you the option to enjoy this year, but also reconnect with last year, and definitely was worthwhile to be able to see that. And so seeing the story as well also made everything worthwhile. I'm very proud of this story. I'm very proud of what Final Fantasy's production crew did to create this version of the story. And so, yeah, we'll see what happens in 2020. What I would like to see happen for next year for Starlight Celebration is actually part of why Corinne is dressed as she is and not in her free company uniform. The reason I have her dressed this way is because I was thinking about ways that they could introduce various elements from various versions of Christmas into Starlight Celebration, and I just randomly thought one time about the Nutcracker, and that made me think Corinne should be dressing up like the Sugar Plum Fairy, and I was just like, yes, we need to do this. We need to have her dressed up this way. And so that's exactly what I did, and I'm very proud of this. I've taken this character all over the place, with Corinne playing the role of Sugar Plum Fairy. And if you've been watching the streams that I've been doing on Twitch, you'll know that everyone is really into the idea. Everyone loves it. I think there are a lot of people who are like, why didn't I think of this idea before? So it was definitely a good idea for me to create the Sugar Plum Fairy role, especially since fairies are now prominent in the Final Fantasy XIV storyline thanks to the introduction of Ilmeg through Shadowbringers. So it was a good idea, and everyone seems to love it, and I'm definitely going to keep on using this as much as I can, but it's not just here in Gridania and Mikedo's Amphitheater where we're getting everything set for the holidays, because let me go ahead and take you over to the FC house over in Shiro. Because you may remember a couple of weeks ago when I did the vlog that I showed off the early set of decorations that we've put up for the events for Starlight Celebration, because I felt that it wasn't enough to just decorate for Starlight Celebration. We needed to do more than that. So I'll show off why once we arrive in Shirogane. Because for me, it wasn't enough to just have the Starlight Celebration experience in Gridania. We needed to bring it here to our house. And simply putting up a couple of Starlight Sentinel trees was not going to cut it. Because, as you'll see, we've done a little redecorating. We moved off the black tables that we had from before, and we laid down this absolutely huge one. So it is now completely filled with various Starlight foods, including stuff from last year that we had in our inventory, in our FC's housing storage, but we never put them out. So we brought them out now, and so now everyone gets to enjoy all of this delicious food, especially for tomorrow, because tomorrow I made the announcement that we are going to have a Starlight Celebration party, and all of our FC members who attend are going to get some special gifts courtesy of myself and also our friend Isabel, who is of course a regular viewer of our channel, who's been a member of our FC for a while. And so definitely appreciating everything that she's done, everything that we've been doing, and we're definitely looking forward to it. It's going to be very fun, and I can't wait to share the experience with all of our FC members who are with us. And it's not going to be just them. We did have some characters who did get deleted recently, so they aren't with us anymore, but we did pick up a new member last night in Haiboku Narukara is joining us here at the Tales. They are a returning player from a year and a half ago, and so they are coming back to the game, currently working on their Astrologian and their Samurai, both pretty much at level pegging. And they also have a tank and a bard as well to ensure pretty even spread across the board. And so we're looking forward to sharing the experience with everyone at our free company. And of course, we'll make sure to stream it so that all of you guys can enjoy everything for this year's Starlight Celebration. We really want to make this a wonderful time for everyone, and I'm really looking forward to it. I hope you're really looking forward to it. It'll definitely be a great experience, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And we have the music currently playing. You might have noticed that the music is for not only going to be for Starlight Celebration, but also Heaven's Turn as well for the New Year's theme. Even though we're not going to show off Heaven's Turn, because at this point we pretty much know what Heaven's Turn is at this point. So there's not really much of a point to show it up, but it still makes sense to have the music available at least for us to enjoy. So now that we got everything that we need for the Starlight Celebration, tomorrow we're going to get to party with everyone, and we're going to have a great time doing it. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching this edition of the Tales of Eorzea vlog. As always, if you have a character here on Exodus or looking to create one on Exodus, and you're interested in joining our free company, we'd be more than happy to have you with us. So, thank you very much everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, may you ever walk in the light of the crystal.